Hey, this will be a video chart on IDCN. I did this one, I think, when the chart looked like that, and had talked about how I bought in. On that note, I should say that I still do own shares. I've lightened up some, but I do still own shares, so I'll keep that in mind. Um, the last time I did it, like I said, the chart looked like this. We had a nice day here, but some selling, knocked it back down. Had very healthy consolidation. Why do I say it was healthy? Well, you look, and this support level that I'd mapped out held very strong right here where we wanted it to. No lows ever dropped below it. Then we had this day right here where the volume came back in, price reacted, and then today just a huge volume day, and you had huge price reaction. It was up just underneath 53%. So everybody's smiling, unless of course you're short, then you're probably in a world of pain right now. But all the longs had a good day, and with that, I want to get things updated again. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. This line, we're good without that one. And now I want to get this updated to a support. We all remember when this 0.0015 was such a stubborn level to try to get through. Well, now this has turned into our must-hold support level. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, just go back and you can watch one of the other IDCN videos I've done. But in a nutshell, this is the level where you don't want to see any closes below it, because if that's the case, then that implies that something's just not right anymore. But obviously we've closed so far up above it that it should be pretty evident why that would imply such a bad thing, because that's saying that from here the price would come all the way back down here. This level here was a previous resistance, which we've now turned into a support. This level, let me bring that down right there. This level is valued at 0.0016. Wait, that's not right. 0.0018, excuse me. And I'm going to change that to a little thicker line. So these are the two support levels now. At this point, though, we have to go and look for some other resistance levels. So what I'm going to do is change this to the weekly, so we don't have to scrunch up the chart as much as we would if I left it on a daily. So let's go on our little Easter egg hunt here and try to find some levels. There we go. So right now, well, here was another resistance level that was broken today. If we go all the way back to here and look, we had some highs over here, which were at 0.0025. We closed at 0.0026. So what I'm going to do with this is just change it to a skinny green line, because if this level does fail, by no means is that anything to panic about. But at the same time, technically it is resistance or a support level now. The next area of resistance that I'm looking at is going to be this high from right here. If you look, we have a wick of a candle. I don't know what that value is, but first let's just drop the line down there. And the value of that is going to be at 0.0033. So resistance levels have really thinned out now, and the next one isn't until up here. And after that, we have another resistance right here, which is taken from these three highs over here. These values are at 0.0039. So these are going to be the next two price targets and battlegrounds where the bulls are going to have to fight through to get through them. Now we may need some consolidation before the price heads back up here and gives these a test, or if this stock turns into just an absolute monster and wants to keep going straight up, I'm sure nobody's going to complain about that either. But at the same time, these are going to be the next two areas where the bulls are going to have to get through in order to keep the chart looking nice and pretty like it is right now. So for the time being, very nice looking chart like I said, and great to see all this volume come in on any sort of downwards or sideways action. The less volume, the better. And then on any sort of upwards action, the more volume, the better. Just remember, if the price is going down and you see real small volume, like something like that, nothing to panic about. That's simply just profit taking and building a higher base. What we don't want to see is a big red candle and then a big huge volume bar down here. That's one of those things where you kind of gotta be careful of those. But anything with small volume and sideways or downwards action, by no means nothing to worry about, especially if you're holding up on these support levels. So overall, congratulations once more to everybody. Very nice looking chart, and we'll have to see what happens the rest of this week, as the week is very young, only Monday. If you do have any other questions, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you will be sent a free ebook, and then through newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety and something for everybody. It's all free, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was IDCN. Thanks for listening.